Wickremesinghe. Sri Lanka has a new Prime Minister. Tell us about what's happening around you.
We are at present here in Golface. Now, this is especially where the old parliament is, and now this has become an iconic location for especially the protesters to camp. Yes, it's just been a few minutes ago. Ranil Wickremesinghe has been sworn in as the new Prime Minister of Sri Lanka. But does that change anything at all? We're going to go to a few protesters who are sitting here. Now, it's very important to note over here, the bone of contention of this entire protest from the start has been demanding the resignation of Gotabaya Rajapaksa. But that we have not seen. The only change in terms of a Rajapaksa stepping down was Mahinda Rajapaksa as the Prime Minister of the country. So, one of the sweeping victories, of course, in the year 2019 of Gotabaya Rajapaksa's election was with the support of the Sinhalese community, which contributes at least majority of the vote share. But today they are out on the streets. All community heads, whether it is Sinhala Buddhists or Christians or Muslims or Hindus, they're all out here on the streets along with the young working professionals, students, everybody here, even just minutes after Ranil Wickremesinghe has sworn in as the president, as the Prime Minister. People say nothing's really going to change. They say they will continue their protest. If I could go across to a few people who are joining us here on NDTV, can you tell us, what changes now? Will you all end the protest, or, now Ranil Wickremesinghe has been sworn in as the Prime Minister?
Obviously, we will not give up the protest, because this silent and non-violent protest had been for 34 days. And our only demand is this corrupted system, this corrupted Rajapaksa regime should leave the power. Therefore, first of all, this Gotabaya Rajapaksa must renounce power.
So are you telling that even with the appointment of Ranil, nothing's going to change?
Nothing is going to change. What we see as the citizens' struggle here, that Rajapaksa regime or Gotabaya Rajapaksa is trying to find other ways to remain in power. All the Sri Lankans are in the street against the Rajapaksa. So there is no secondary plans. There can't be deals. Rajapaksa should leave the power.
Okay. Well, thank you for, speaking to NDTV. Of course, people say that they are not going to, in fact, weaken their protest. They will continue no matter what. If I could go across to another person who's joining us, Ranil Wickremesinghe has been appointed as the Prime Minister. You're out here on the streets today, right? What does that change for you? Does it also, indicate the factor? Does it make, give you a positive sentiment that there's going to be a change?
I think there could be a change, but we don't accept Ranil Wickremesinghe's appointment. We are just fighting for justice. We don't want Ranil to become a Prime Minister. Actually, we want a nice leader for rule the country. He's not Ranil Wickremesinghe. We are as a Sri Lankan, unity is our strength. We are united, we are divided by religion, but we united as a Sri Lankan. We are Sri Lankan, Aragaleta Jayaveva, Janata Paramadipatya Jayaveva, Ape Ratata Matrubhumi Jayaveva, Jai Hind.
Well, thank you. In fact, people are saying that they are not happy with the appointment of Ranil Wickremesinghe. But speaking to a few, researchers and some of the political analysts, they tell us that this is just one way, an excuse for Gotabaya Rajapaksa to remain in power. And that is, as I quote, various political analysts and some of the researchers also telling us that this is just one way for Gotabaya Rajapaksa basically to see, conceal the corruption by bringing another corrupt leader.
All right, thanks very much for joining us.